How to fire someone the right way in 2023. Enjoy Mondays. Ever had to fire someone? It's never easy. Knowing when it's time to fire an employee. Firing an employee is one of the most difficult decisions that a leader has to make. That's why leaders must take their time and be absolutely certain that firing an employee is necessary before taking action. It's important to take into consideration how you got to this point. Are there records of poor performance over a period of time or any behaviors that are making other employees feel uncomfortable? If so, have you tried working with the employee in question to remedy the situation? If the answer is yes and improvement hasn't been made, then it might be time to go ahead with letting them go. What to consider before you fire your employee? Before taking such a big step, it's important to consider the fact that firing someone will inevitably make you and the person affected feel at least some emotions during and afterwards. Another thing to think about before firing somebody is that emotions will likely come into play even if you genuinely like the person you're letting go. It's important to remain level-headed and speak with compassion during sensitive situations like this, even if you know deep down it's what has to be done in order for your business to succeed. Legal considerations. When firing an employee, it is essential for businesses to consider the legal implications of their decisions. Additionally, companies should make sure that they have created an appropriate paper trail concerning employee performance and behavior leading up to the termination. This should include performance reviews and warnings issued if applicable, as well as any records regarding coaching and development activities between management and employees. Logistical details. Having a clear and well-thought-out plan in place before dismissing an employee is critical for ensuring that all logistical details have been taken care of properly. First of all, it's important to determine how you will collect any company property the employee has in their possession, such as keys or computers. Additionally, you should consider how and when to give them their last paycheck, as well as how to handle remaining emails sent to their address after their dismissal. Additionally, there is the delicate matter of telling the employee why they are being let go. Even though this can often be a sensitive subject, addressing it tactfully and professionally is essential for ensuring that both parties understand what happened and remain professional throughout the process. Finally, make sure you have administrative steps taken care of ahead of time, such as changing passwords known by the employee so there are no security breaches or other issues once they leave the company. What's an at-will employment relationship? An at-will employment relationship is defined as a type of employment where either the employer or employee are free to terminate their contract at any time without giving notice. How to know it's time to fire someone? When it comes time to fire someone, it's important to first make sure that the employee won't be surprised. When you've decided to fire someone, then it's important to articulate your reasons clearly, not only to the employee but also anyone else who questions the decision. It is essential that discrimination does not come into play when making decisions around firing an employee. Your employer practices must adhere strictly to relevant laws related to non-discrimination of employees on the basis of ethnicity, origin, religion, age, gender, sexual orientation, family or marital status, health or appearance. The grounds for termination should be based on objective reasons rather than arbitrary ones related to any protected characteristics of your employee. 5 reasons you know it's time to go your separate ways. Low performance. Legal issues. Not the right fit. Poor conduct. Not showing up to work. How do you transform the painful process of firing into a more positive experience? Discover the right way. Do it in person. Don't drag your feet. Don't dismiss an employee in front of an audience. Make HR your ally. Avoid using the word fired. Keep it short. Don't terminate an employee on parental or medical leave. Stay in the room. Have a witness. Show compassion. Be certain firing is the best option. Before terminating someone from their position, ask yourself some important questions such as, have I put a reasonable effort into correcting poor performance? And, have I implemented a performance improvement plan? What to say when firing an employee? When firing an employee, it is important not to procrastinate but also not rush through the act just to get it over with. You should try your best to approach the conversation in a sensitive yet direct fashion, making sure that you have all your ducks in order beforehand. 3 wrong reasons to fire someone. First and foremost, law prohibits any firing on the basis of race, religion, gender identity, sexual orientation, age or national origin. In addition, an employer cannot dismiss an employee due simply to a personality they do not like or favoritism toward another worker. They must have objective evidence that justifies their termination decision instead. Finally, employers should also refrain from dismissing a person simply based on inaccurate rumors or gossip, since these cannot be objectively verified and might even lead to slander claims depending on the content being spread regarding the individual in question. By following the steps outlined in this post, you'll be able to ensure that your employee departs with a good understanding of why they're being let go and hopefully with some money in their pocket.